Welcome back to Abra Knowledge channel. Today we are going to discuss design of experiment part 4. This video will give you more idea about design of experiment. Particularly we have picked up two examples. One example which system to use, and that is a very wonderful experiment we are going to do. The second one is, in order to get the maximum yield, what is the combination we need to have as a settings. And the good news is that the Minitab I'm going to pick, and it is there within the Minitab, and we are going to take that samples. And not only that, we are going to discuss the assessment also as well, 50-mark assessment, and we'll get the free certificate also as well. All in all, we are going to discuss in this video. And this is version number 20, and this is the link which I will be taking at the end, the Google Form link, which I will also will keep in the description so that you can take a look. Let's see that the data. So this is our data for the experiment, and this is a standard order, run order, center point, and blocks. In the past video, we talked about what these things are, and more importantly, order system and pack are our two factors. And what is the level? New, current, and new. And again in pack you have A and B, and this is our response. So design of experiment, production supervisor wants to know which factor to be adopted, which takes lesser a minimum time or R when the order and packs are the factors, right? And this is the one we are going to discuss. Another one, and the same example are there in the Minitab also as well. If in case if you want the entire Excel, you can just have a comment, and I will also will give this also as well. Example number 2, we are going to talk about this one. So there are once again the standard order, run order, and center point and blocks, and time and temperature and catalyst. Now we have three responses. Three factors we have: time, temperature, and catalyst. This is the three responses. Factors we have. Three factors we have, and one response. That one we will talk about why we say yield as one response and all that. We are going to talk about it. And I will just start sharing this thing in the Minitab. What I will do, I will take a fresh Minitab spreadsheet, and worksheet I will take it, and all I'm doing it, you have to go to start and then open worksheet. All these are there within the Minitab, and open worksheet. And if you open it, there is something called look in Minitab data samples. Have a click it, and if you have a click this one, you will get that getting started, and have a click on getting started and design of experiment. Give OK. So this is the one, and all we have to do is, you all recall that the previous video I talked about it, so I will go very fast in this. Design of experiment, factorial, and then define custom. What are the two factors we have? We have two system, that C5 and C6 are the factors for us, and the low, we'll see the low, new, and current, and spelling is correct, A and B. Okay. And design, I'm going to fetch this standard order. In the run order, I'm going to fetch run order. In the center point, I'm going to fetch center point. In the blocks, I'm going to select blocks, right? Okay. Now we're done with the define phase, right? Define is being done. Define custom factorial design is being done. Again, go to start, DOE, and factorial, and this is we have done. Now we go to analyze. In analyze, you can recall that the response is ours, right? Just give OK, and it is given the Pareto. That means A and B are both are the factors. And let's go to DOE. The last step is response optimizer. And let's say we wanted to have the lesser time, and so because the question was related to lesser time, if you want the lesser time, this is a setup. Order system should be new and pack should be B. So this is one, we have done it. Let's go to another one. What I will do, I will just save, open file, new worksheet, I will take it. And again, once again, go to file, and then you have open worksheet, and then you have that again go to this look in Minitab sample data folder and just scroll the very last file. You will find it here. I'm just taking this file. Okay, you will find lots of files in this d.o.e. I mean, within the Minitab, you can access it very easily. The version which I'm using is great. I mean, version number 17. For version number 17, this is way to do it. And then I'm just scrolling down. I'm skipping all this. I'm scrolling down, and then in order to get that one, yeah. So yield standard deviation, just click. Okay. Now we are going to talk about second example. I'm just opening up. So I have already opened. So it is asking, it is giving the alert. So what I will do, so there are yields are there. Like what I will do, I'll make an average of this. So go to calculator, row statistic, and I'm gonna find out the mean, and I'm gonna store everything in here. Okay, and I'm going to store as a mean. There is an average I have. Okay, all these are calculated, and then yield standard deviation also I can find it. So Control E, and now what I will do, I will standard deviation I'll find out, and I will store that standard deviations in the standard deviation. I'll tell you why I'm doing that in a few minutes. Okay, just give okay, then done. So standard deviation also we found. For example, the standard deviation is 0.2 percentage, because standard deviation is percentage. This has got more percentage, 3 percentage, and the sample number 8, run number 8 has got huge percentage, 10 percentage standard deviation. Nevertheless, we have done it, and you can also check the normality also as well, just in case if you wanted to check the normality of or the overall mean. And so you can just take an average. Okay, and the data is normal. Fantastic. So now all I'm doing is I can rely upon mean, and I can go and further do it. Okay, so go to start and go to d.o.e. and factorial, define custom factorial, and there are 3 factors here. Time is one factor, temperature and catalyst. Give okay, go to low end response, 2050 is correct, 150 and 200 is correct, and then you have A and B, right? So A and B, let us see. Yeah, A and B, that's right, right? Because it has both coded and uncoded, I'm gonna give okay, give okay. And I have not registered this one, so I will just go to design, and okay, this is okay. Maybe I'll do one more time because it has created one more time. So I will do one more time of this. Okay, never mind. So go to d.o.e, go to factorial, go to define. In the define, you can take, this is the 3 factor, temperature, and you have time, temperature and catalyst, right? So time, temperature, these are the 3 factors, and low, this is the combination, this is correct. And design, because I already have a data, so I can just fetch it in the standard order. In the second one, I'm going to take run order. In the center point, I'm going to take center point, and in the blocks, I'm going to take blocks. Give okay. So all done. So define is done. So now what I can do is go to the second step, that is analyze factorial design. Here we know that output is C16 for us. Okay, now which are the factors are important in this A and B? So time and temperature are important, catalyst is not important. That's what it says. Fantastic. So now we can find out the optimizer, last option. Go to start, go to d.o.e, and then you can find that response optimizer. And let's say we wanted to find the yield should be maximum, right? In maximum, give okay. So it says that we have to have these settings. Maybe I'll make it slightly bigger. Okay. So this is the settings we need to have. Maybe I'll make it bigger. So time should be 50, and temperature should be 200, and catalyst should be A, right? And let's say you wanted to do one by one also, because you have a different standard deviations you want to do differently, that also is possible. And all you have to do is go to this one, and from the analyze you have to do. So go to DOE and go to factorial. In analyze one, you can do all these, right? Instead of we have taken aggregated mean, but if you want that, each factor, because actually like yield is having so much of standard deviations. If you want to do differently, you can also do. Let's say this is what all I have done. So it will run for 8 times because 8 yields I have. So 8 done. Now, if I wanted to do, I can also do that. So for example, let's say DOE and factorial, and then response optimizer. And again, every time I need to give maximum, right? So maximum is the ultimate aim in order to get the, the aim of yield is to get the maximum one. And let's say we can just select all in maximum, right? So I've done, and I'm doing it for third one. And why this is not required, actually, you can just go for the mean one. The prime reason why this is suggested is, let me show you. So this is the reason. For example, let's say here the maximum you can get is 51. If you keep the time is 50 and 171 and 8. In the examples yield 7, this is the one 51. Yield 6, maximum you will get 45. And again 45 you will get it. 49 you will get it. Easily you can do. And again, if you scroll down a bit, you will also will get it for 3, 2, 1 also as well. Okay, 3, 2, 1 also is there. Maximum 42, 49, 56. And this is the settings you need to do it. So I have covered both the example. Let us take an exam now. Examples be both the examples being covered. Now we are going to take the exam. Let's begin. I'll keep this link in the description also as well. Though I'm going to take that exam now. And if I keep this link, this is where the page comes. And all I'm doing it, I'm just keying, it says that part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4, and then I can give that email ID. Okay, and then just scroll down a bit. I'll keep the name as Abrar Knowledge. Okay, and maybe YouTube, something like that, I'll keep it. Okay, identify the factors in this one. We have also done that. The factor is order system is a factor because it has a 2 level. And pack is a factor, A and B we have. Ask is a variable, that is response. We solve the first question. Let's go to the next one. How many levels and factors, right? We have, let's say 3 order system and pack. So 2 level we have. And what is the factors we have? A and B and current and this one. So 2 levels we have and 2 factors we have. Let's go to the next question. And this is interesting. Identify the factors and response. So time is one factor, and then temperature is one factor, and catalyst is another factor. All the yield is only one factor because we have just separated in different one, and yield 1 to 8. And run order is not a factor, neither is a response. So that's the answer. Let's go to the next one. How to find the path for response one? So you have to do that first, define, custom, analyze, and response. That we did it, right? And can we find that free sample within Minitab? Yes. How to do? So you go to this file and you will find it, open worksheet. You will find all these examples here. They click all this exam. This is free within the Minitab. You can get it. Okay. Where is the part to get the free one? So the same thing which we covered just now. And let's go to the next one. Why response optimizer is disabled in this particular one? Because we have not done that in this particular one. We have to do that analyze one. Only then we can go to the response one, the final step. And what to choose? So in this select text, it is nothing but uncoded. So uncoded to be checked. And spot the error. Here current CURRENT, capital C is a capital, N is a new, but here is not a capital, it is there in a small. A and B is a small, capital here and a small here. That's the one. So data is in current, and low and high is factor defined as current. And this is the option all given one, because all the four is incorrect. So this is the one. And according to this pattern, what is important factor? A and B both order system and pack. So order system and pack both. And what is not part of the DOE? So Taguchi is, when you say DOE, next word is Taguchi. Taguchi model is being used. ANOVA, we can use main interaction plot and interaction plot and all that we can do. This is not, this is also part of DOE. Factorial, which we did it, that is also fine. A scatter and regression is not part of it. And although that small subpart is regression is there, because you will get the R square value, but not solely related to DOE. MSA is not related to DOE. Process capability also not related to DOE. Let's go to the next. Spot the error. In this one, blocks, center points we are given blocks, and blocks we have given center point. So blocks and center points are interchanged. So we can just see blocks and center points are interchanged. And let's go to the next question. What is the recommended setting to have the maximum yield? So it should be current 50, time should be 50, temperature 171, catalyst A. Let's see, catalyst A, and this is the one, right? And the we're going to the next question. What is the recommended setting to have the less time? Minimum time, what we need to have, new and B. Order system should be new, pack should be B. Order system should be new, pack, order system, pack should be B, correct? Current and this one. Let's see. Order system should be new, and this is correct one, right? And we have done it. Order system should be new and pack should be B. And what is the shortest way to manage the multiple responses? You can take the average, which we did it. Yes. Yeah. And the next question, extra marks for 2 marks. Is there, or are there any videos related to DOE in Abra Knowledge channel? Yes. All these are within with DOE. I mean, within Minitab, it has been performed. Yes, more than 4 videos. And I'm going to submit, wait for the result. And you can also see here, you will get the certificate. 50 out of 50, we got it. And you can also see all the responses. Everything shows green because we have given the right answers. And the same thing, if I check that email also will have that certificate also as well, right? Let me also check that email. Checking that email, and you can find it. Okay, so certificate has been generated within a minute. So it also says that, what is the certificate. Let me show you. So we got the certificate also as well. I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have wonderful day ahead.